Well, it was a great night of boxing, morning into night into evening. It was actually really good. I didn't do a Bacole post fight because, to be honest, didn't need it. The man looked like a whale, but even with that, he actually was fighting really well and was making things happen. And if he were in shape, it wouldn't have changed anything because he got hit on top of the head and that knocked his equilibrium off. And I'm not gonna say that the referee should have stopped the fight, but the referee, thought he needed to stop the fight. They needed to stop the fight. Congratulations to Joseph Parker. He deserves Usyk next. No ifs, ands, or buts. The boy could go do whatever he wants. There's no way that he had to go through the gauntlet that he had to go through and he done beat Wilder, Zhang, and now Bacole. He needs a title shot. I mean, come on, man. Let's just get out there. But now let's talk about this fight with Beterbiev and Bivol. Better fight than the first fight. More exciting. Here's the thing. I don't understand boxing anymore because I'm looking at a fight where I'm seeing the first 4 rounds. Bivol was untouchable. He was moving, he was punching, he was a more aggressive. He said he was gonna be, so that was notable. That notable change that he did. He looked quicker, he looked more focused, but Beterbiev was going forward and he was landing effectively. He was bruising him up, mauling him after, I want to say, after the 5th round. So like in the third, he kind of figured out Beterbiev that Bivol is only gonna be as strong as he is now, as fast as he is now, and he can't hurt me. So he figured that out. Like this is as strong and as fast as Bivol is ever gonna be throughout this fight. He's not gonna get any faster, So this is it. And that was what it was. He was walking through Bivol's shots after the 4th round. And while Bivol in spots was amazing, and he was aggressive, and he was punching in spots, Beterbiev made him miss a lot, and he was cutting off the ring crazy, and he was kind of mauling him. He was just he was really mauling him, and I noticed that I've never seen a broadcasting team so pro the house fighters. I mean, I have. Okay, listen, it happens in the States too. But it was at this level, it was so blatant and glaring that I was like, am I seeing the right things? They don't like, oh, Beterbiev need a knockout. Better be. It's a 10. Listen, Beterbiev was doing great. He was on the front foot, cutting off the ring, effective punching. While he kept, Bivol 99% of the time on the back foot. He kept him worrying. It was a great fight. It was a more action-packed fight. So, but Beterbiev just did the better work. You know what I'm saying? Like he went in there and he kept him on the back foot. That wasn't a decision of Bivol that he said, I'm going to stay on the back foot. Bivol would have loved to be on the front foot. It's just Beterbiev wasn't giving him that, and Beterbiev figured it out. You can't hurt me, so I'm going to walk through you. And that's what it was. He was just walking through him. Now, Bivol's chin, top notch. That he was taking hits from Beterbiev that would have knocked anyone out. And he defended a lot of those well too. Like, he was defensively responsible, kept his guard up. A lot of those heavy ones he punched through, but he got cut from a punch. He was being backed up, like I said, effectively. He was being cut off effectively. A lot of people don't give Beterbiev's footwork a lot of credit, where he was managing and using his feet as an offensive weapon in the fight. And he just kept pushing on Bivol. And I don't understand how you don't award that. Reminds me of Leonard and Hagler, where Hagler didn't get any credit for the body work and going forward, fighting on the front foot that he got, and all the shoe shine and that went on at the end of rounds is what got Leonard the win. And I'm not saying that this is the exact same, but it's very similar in it, where a lot of the credit for Beterbiev, going forward and keeping Bivol on the back foot wasn't given. And in the post-fight interview, you hear where Bivol is not keen. He's not hot to trot on once the rubber match. He was like, oh man, I got injuries. I need time to heal, and I need anti-inflammatories. Where the other one, Beterbiev fought him with a bum knee, and you could tell that the knee was better, and because he was doing a lot better. And Beterbiev thought that the first fight he didn't even need to do a second fight, but he did it anyway, and he'll do the third fight. He is, I don't care. I'll do it. You know what? Hey, well, let's get it on. Whereas Bivol doesn't want to, and that tells you a whole lot right there. When the guy doesn't want to run it back as fast as the other guy, and that's the guy you told me won the fight. That doesn't sound right. That doesn't sound right at all. And this guy's 40 years old, so he's like, yeah, let's run it back quick. Let's just get it on, and let's just let's just make it happen. The bad thing is that Benavidez is gonna have to sit out one more year, and not get this title shot. I would have let the same Beterbiev Benavidez, but it's not gonna happen. It's gonna be a third rubber match. I don't know that Beterbiev is gonna get, if it's the exact same fight, he's not gonna get the nod because Bivol is the house fighter. Bivol is the guy for some reason that they want this to be, part of the listen. And they found each other. They're each other's muse. They're even, as far as heart and everything else. I just think that Beterbiev is slightly the better fighter at 40 years old, and I don't know what else he needs to do that could have done tonight to get that win aside from what he already did. But it was a great fight, though. I was fully entertained. It was better than the first one, so for that I give them credit, and I give Bivol credit. He stood there when everybody said he wouldn't. At times, not all the time, of course, because he would have got knocked out eventually. But he does have a really good chin. But let me comment down below. Who do you think won? Do you think that Bivol won fair and square? Or do you think they Beterbiev won? And you think that the scoring wasn't fair to Beterbiev? Let me know comment down below. And what's next? If for Benavidez, let me know about that too, because he's in this triangle. Let me know in the comments below, and I'll see you in the next video. And it was a great night of boxing, but it should have been in the States, and I'm out. Peace.